This is a super cool video today. A half-face retinol treatment. Many may already be on a retinol, or you might want to start it. You're going to get a lot out of this video. Brenda did a video and put half-face retinol on. I'm going to look at it. There's a lot to learn from what she says, and I'll react to it and help walk you through some of the pitfalls, but it's so beneficial to be on a retinol. I'll put links to her video in the more info section below here so you can see what products exactly that she's talking about and watch the original video. Let's dive in.
We're doing the left side only, and not just because it's the side that I want to heal, I want to balance out, but also because if retinol does anything to my skin, we'll have a real-time side-by-side comparison of retinol's super skin powers, which are many, as you can see. I'm getting an idea that this is going to irritate my skin.
So retinol irritation is one of the most concerning things about starting. Either a retinoic acid, which is the strongest one, then you go to retinaldehyde, retinol, which is what she's using in this case, and then retinol palmitate. So there's different strengths, if you will, because some are converted. So the retinoic acid is the strongest, most studied form of vitamin A derivatives, retinoic, and the ones below it are then converted to retinoic acid. But the reason that it's so common to get irritation is you need to take your skin to a certain level to see results. You can't use too much, but you can't use too little. So you get that windburn feel. Almost everyone goes to the level of irritation and then you pull back. So in starting a retinol, this is an absolute key time, but yes, most people will get that irritation because most people can't use it daily.
Here are the rules to this game. First rule, I can obviously only apply retinol or any retinol product to the left side of my skin. Second rule, the only products that will go on both sides are my moisturizer and sunscreen. Let's apply.
So you can see one thing that happens right off the bat here when people start anything new, but particularly a retinol, they go on a regimen. Now maybe they weren't on that same regimen before, but what happens is some irritation is going to occur. We'll see if she talks about that, or purging or acne. Some people get that. But the reason partially is now they're all of a sudden somewhat changing their regular routine, not just by adding a retinol, but by adding a moisturizer and a cleanser and different products that they wouldn't normally do.
I just learned how to properly apply this retinol thing. Turns out all you have to do is first wash your face really well, then dry it. You just not tap in with your towel. You're actually gonna wait until your skin is fully dried. After that, we apply, it should be a tiny amount. And by the way, it has to be applied at night.
So two interesting points here. Does it have to be applied at night? Well, no, not really, but correct in that people assume sun reacts with the retinol and creates photoaging, irritation, or more aging in general. What it is the retinol causes inflammation and then you get the sun exposure. So you could use it in the morning or the night. The issue is you don't want too much inflammation, period. It's the inflammation plus the sun, not the retinol reacting with the sun. The other point is how to apply it, and she mentioned drying the face. Very important, I think, overall. Some people believe that if you put a hyaluronic acid on prior or leave the face damp and then apply it, that you get more absorption, which you may not want. The other thing is some people feel like maybe then it travels down the hair follicle and causes fat loss in the face. I'll do a whole video on fat loss and can that happen in retinols. So I'll put that in my retinol playlist. But yes, in general, you want to put it on a dry face to start. Great practice.
I'm just gonna proceed. I'm really scared. It's an active ingredient. Oh, wow. Okay, it does spread very nicely. So apparently it's very important that you don't allow the retinol to accumulate on areas like this around your face and that you're not using too much. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the moisturizer, and it's recommended. So that's it.
Another couple important points. Number one, you don't want it to pool. So what happens is the nasal ala in here, some people it even pools if you have a strong furrow, And in the chin crease would be another example. The lower face is where most of the irritation occurs. If you're doing chemical peels, you know this, whether you're performing them at home or in a clinic. One of the big downfalls of chemical peels is people don't remove it or neutralize it in those areas, and it can cause, we'll say, burning of the skin, and that can lead to a lot of problems. So absolutely. And then moisturizer, you usually put it on after if you're going to use a moisturizer. If your retinol is too active, if you're getting too much inflammation, you could put the moisturizer on first, and in a sense it dilutes it. But in general, while starting, yes, put the moisturizer on after, and then you can fine tune the moisturizing part of it. Many people will eventually not use any moisturizer after and use it as a standalone.
I don't feel anything weird going on in my skin right now. All I have to do now is pretty much go to sleep. Hopefully nothing weird happens. So I mentioned that retinol can irritate my skin, your skin. Better said, it can purge most people's skin. Now the purging is normal, but sometimes it can get pretty bad, pretty chaotic, and that's something that I like to avoid. So I'm gonna follow Bro's advice and apply this every other day. If my skin is not affected or barely affected by retinol, then I'll consider daily use. This morning when I woke up, my skin felt a little bit itchy, but just a little bit. You may not notice it on the camera right now, but this is a little bit red. Just a little bit of purging going on. If you see those little dots on the forehead, I notice here. And that's something that, of course, we're not seeing on the right side of my face. Obviously, I want to know why I'm not burning yet. Okay, I did my research on this, and I found a lot of potential reasons. So if anyone has a clear idea as to why this is happening, please, I love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, so purging. What purging is retinol increases the cell turnover, so it's really acne, keratosis pilaris, issues that were there before, and as you increase the cell turnover or exfoliation, if you will, then the pimples, the red spots, everything else comes to the surface quicker than normal. And people do call that purging, and that can certainly happen, but it's a good thing in a sense, and you do have to get over that. Not everyone will get that. Probably 30% of people will get the purging, and yes, you can start it every third or fourth night if you're concerned or really scared about it. But in general, yeah, start it every other day. What she's using, I believe, is a 0.3% retinol. Keep in mind with retinols, as you go from a 0.3 to mine would be a 1%, it's not like exponentially increasing in the strength. So 0.3, 0.5% is fine. I have a 1%, I like 1%, but keep that in mind that if you went to like a 4 or 5%, doesn't mean that you're going straight up in your strength. So 0.3, many people are on 0.3.
I found this little extra set of directions here which say that this product may increase your skin sensitivity to the sun and particularly the possibility of sunburn. Use a broad spectrum sunscreen plus limit sun exposure. The side that I have not treated is getting some acne. So this is the treated side, and look, it's clean, it's clear. Oh my God, it is. So the other thing is that because I'm not noticing any weird reactions on my skin, I'm gonna switch gears and apply this daily. This is the skin today. After daily application, I don't notice anything weird going on my skin. If anything, it is the side that I am not treating that is getting some acne right here, some other areas as well.
Interesting here, right? Well, I have some thoughts. Everyone is going to convert, retinol will be converted to retinaldehyde and then eventually to retinoic acid. We all convert that differently. We all have different dermal thicknesses, and the skin barrier, the stratum corneum, will be different in all of us in terms of how strong it is or how well it can take a retinol. So that's one thing. And then there's dose, of course. We talked about that. Bioavailability, so certain products are mixed with products that make it more potent and other ones aren't. And then, of course, depends how long you're on it. So some people it takes 3, 4, 5, 7, 12, 14 days to get the purge. So it's dose dependent, time dependent, and then how much are you putting on your finger for the surface area of your face. She said her product was quite spreadable. Some of them are not. And so all those factors can play a role. But that is the problem with retinols. They're so individual in terms of your response. You're going to have to go through a little bit of education, trial and error, unfortunately.
Right there. My suspicion is that I am getting acne on my face because I've been eating like a pig these days. Kitty, I am about to show you the left side of my face 1 week after applying retinol.
Yes, that is how quick a retinol can work.
And as you can see, it's not a massive difference. Actually, from these angles, I can't see any difference. But look closer, look at the side I did not treat, and notice more texture plus acne. This is actually pretty amazing for 1 week, considering that retinol superpowers show up between 3 and 5 months of use. Please, Kitty, I need you to let me know if you think this is working or it's not. Be honest, don't be shy.
So she's absolutely right. It's only a short time. The benefits of retinol are over years and years. I can remember in my clinic, I'd see patients 25 years ago, and they'd come in together and one would look way younger than the other. And I'd take a history and go, hey, what have you been doing? This is before a lot of Botox fillers or anything was available. There was no real devices. Oh, I was on Retin-A, I'm on vitamin A derivatives. So they were on retinoic acids, and you could clearly see the difference of those who used and those who didn't. But it does, it's a long-term gain. But absolutely, you can start to see differences at a week, and then, of course, over 4 to 6 weeks, and then months and months. I do recommend taking a break from it every, say 2 to 3 months. Take a few weeks off, give your skin a break. I have many videos on how to use retinols. I put one such up here. Stay tuned, keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.